All right, this is our first video for chapter 10, section 6. We're talking about the area of a circle. So this is a formula that we also talked about earlier on in the year. The area of a circle is just pi times the radius squared, or in other words, pi r squared. So if we wanted to find the area of a circle that has a diameter of 10 feet, well, first off, we need the radius. If the diameter is 10 feet, the radius would be 5 feet, because the radius is always half the diameter. So then we would just do pi times 5 feet squared, which gives us 25 pi, or 78.54 square feet. So that should be review, but let's use this to answer some questions that are a little more complicated. If the circumference of a circle is 72 inches, find the area of the circle. Round your answer to the nearest hundredth. Okay, so we know our circumference is 72. We want to find the area. We've got two formulas, the circumference formula and the area formula. And those things have the radius in common. So we want to find the radius. Once we find the radius, then we can find the area. So let's set 72 equal to 2 pi r. Well, why can we do this? Because that's what the circumference is equal to. Our formula for circumference is 2 pi r equals the circumference. So we've got 2 pi r equals 72, and we need to solve for the radius. We need to get r by itself. So let's divide both sides by 2. And then to get r by itself, we need to divide both sides by pi. So r is 36 divided by pi. Now we could get an approximate value for r if we wanted to, right? Pi is approximately 3.14. If we do 36 divided by pi in the calculator, we get 11.46 inches. Okay. Well, that wasn't what we needed though. We need the area. So to find the area, we're going to have to use this radius that we found and plug it into the area formula. The area formula is pi times the radius squared. So we are going to plug in 36 over pi into the radius. So here we've got pi times the radius squared. And if we put this in our calculator, we get 412.53 square inches. So if the circumference is 72, the area is 412.53. We can do this the other way around. Let's say we're given the area, we can find the circumference. So in this case, we know the area is 81 pi. We want to find the circumference. So just like before, we can set this equal to our area formula. 81 pi equals pi r squared. And again, we're solving for r. So what's the first thing we want to do? Well, let's divide both sides by pi. That just leaves us r squared equals 81. What is r then? Well, if we take the square root of both sides, we get 9 yards for the radius. Now we need to plug this into our circumference formula, 2 pi times the radius, and we end up getting 18 pi yards as the answer.